Congratulations.
Oh boy.
Who taught him that, honey?
I love that thing. Welcome back to the Brad Rach vlog. If this is indeed a new vlog, who knows if it'll go with yesterday's or tomorrow's footage. We don't know.
The problem is with the recipe, we're continuing a conversation we just started off camera. I made a big batch of vegetable beef soup, and it was really good. And it was a big enough batch that we froze a bunch of it.
Bear, do you want a fork? Yes?
And then would take it to work.
Hey, can you give me some marshmallows?
Yes.
I
Take it to work, and it was a really good batch. But when I made it, I didn't follow a recipe. I just
I mean, that's like literally everything that you make.
I know, but when it turns out really good, the
Yep.
point I'm making is when it turns out really good, then I have no recipe to go back to.
Right. Well,
Come on,
what are you gonna do?
I guess try again.
So should we reenact the conversation that we just had?
Sure.
How much do you think it costs? We got our bill from our embryo genetic testing. So we had already paid the laboratory
Right.
for the genetic testing, which we talked about in a couple of vlogs ago. And it was $200 per embryo plus 150. So that was what? $550.
For shipping.
And so we got the bill from our reproductive endocrinologist.
We got that estimate, and we're like, oh my gosh, this is way cheaper than we thought it was going to be.
Uh-huh.
And then we're like, oh, we'll probably get a bill from our clinic. But even then, it has to be like this number of dollars for it to be surprising. It was way more than that number of dollars.
It's like, oh, that's shocking.
It was very shocking. So I guess,
But
are we going to tell exact numbers?
yeah, we can. It wasn't super shocking for me because if you Google... I need a haircut, by the way, honey. Can you give me one tonight? Can you give me a
I
haircut?
can.
Because if you Google embryo testing, genetic testing, it's a range from like $1,500 all the way up to like $5,000. And it seems like our place in Charleston has always been in about the middle of every range.
Yeah, that's why I was so surprised when it was only $550.
Yeah, well, that
Because it
obviously wasn't our clinic.
Yes.
So this includes 6 months of embryo monthly storage. So it was $3,085.
When he told me to guess, I said 1,500, and he's like, more. I'm like, 2,000. He's like, more. I'm like, 2,500? He's like, more. Like, oh, I can't take it anymore. Just tell me. Just tell me what it is.
Nobody ever claimed that IVF is cheap.
No.
There's nothing.
You know what?
There's no process at all that's cheap. Like no procedure that has to do with the IVF.
There is no part that's cheap. But think about it this way, and this is purely hypothetical, but if we were, let's say we find out that only one embryo is viable, but say we found that out by doing a transfer.
Oh yeah, no.
We did for just...
I have no regret whatsoever. This is way cheaper than if we actually did a cycle.
And had a failed transfer because it was...
Right, exactly.
Unviable.
Exactly.
Is unviable a word?
It is now.
Inviable?
So yeah, I have no regrets at all. Just a little
A little slap.
sticker shock. So this, I mean, what a great month to do our spending freeze.
Yeah.
And so did you sell your hair straightener?
I mean, I have several people interested. It's just a matter of them
Obviously
like,
they're not
lining
gonna,
up pickup.
Yeah, obviously they're not going to pick it up today because the roads are horrible. It's like
Right.
16 degrees and it was like sleeting earlier.
Yeah, it was not a good day to be traveling on the roads. We both got out of work a little bit early, thank goodness. Not that it really would have made a difference if we were there another hour, but...
So Rachel had the idea, let's sell something and like purchase a Valentine's gift for, you know, one another. And I'm like, like
We don't need anything.
We literally don't need anything. So I had the idea, how about we have a competition? I sell stuff, she sells stuff. Whoever sells the most stuff wins and, you know, gets like a back massage or whatever for victory. Mm-hmm. And you said, let me think about it. Mm-hmm. So did you think about it today?
I don't know. I guess the hassle of selling stuff is, I don't know why I keep putting popcorn in my mouth while I'm in the middle of speaking.
Probably because you're hungry. It's your after school
I'm
snack.
hungry. I also dipped my hair in my soup today. Do you see it? Oops. So selling stuff is kind of a hassle and like needing for pickup and all of that. And a lot of things I would rather donate.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So it's almost like why would we do this even?
Right, only big ticket.
Maybe we should, whoever donates the most value of stuff. Or do we actually have to sell it?
Well, we need to pay for our embryo genetic testing, so.
Okay, we'll sell it.
Yeah, so we need to sell $3,000 worth of stuff.
So I have a hair straightener for sale if anybody wants one.
Local pickup only. Are you guys the three best friends? Yeah. Yeah.
Did you say breast?
They all share. Well, not at the same time. You know what I think is hilarious?
What?
That yes, we still listen to Penny and Sparrow every night before bed.
Going on 3 years.
We still have
Over 3 years.
We still have Frosty the Snowman in our hallway. What's today's date? February 8th. February 8th. Since before Christmas. That was from Tanya, by the way.
That's an impressive balloon.
Yeah, it is. And we have that one
Are you all done with your
from the
banana?
twins' birthday, which I think we actually we got that January 1st.
Yes.
So pretty impressive.
It is.
What do you think? Should I take them down or should we just see how long they stay up there?
I mean, we gotta see how long they stay.
I'm down.
Alright.
It's still me with a haircut. Rachel has cut my hair probably the last 6 times in a row. And she's better than any like salon or
Oh, stop.
wherever I go. So awesome. Saved $20.
Mm-hmm. And the time. That's
And-
more valuable than the $20.
True.
Really? I am struggling with my dry skin. I wash my hands. How many patients a day do I see? 18?
Yeah.
So I wash my hands before and after every patient. So
You need help, Bear? Okay, help please.
32 times minimum? Is that the right math?
Wait,
36
you
times.
always wash your hands? You don't use sanitizer?
Sometimes I use hand sanitizer after the patient, but I always wash my hands with soap and water in the room right as I go in. And then I sometimes use hand sanitizer after.
See, I do the opposite. I go in and I use hand sanitizer in front of the patient so that they see me.
Yeah. I don't know, I just feel more comfortable. I don't know, I just do it the opposite. But either way, it dries your hands out. So I've been putting Aquaphor. I have like a couple areas that are really bad. And I've been putting Aquaphor on them. And I don't know that that's helping. That's like the most, that's like the most healing.
Hashtag life.
That's like the
And then we got this guy shining this light into my eye.
My mom gave me some like Avon stuff that
Yeah.
worked pretty well the other day, but I don't have any, and like, we don't have an Avon close by.
So are you asking for suggestions?
I guess that would be what I'm going to know. Do you have any suggestions for really, really dry, cracked hands? Can you have the egg palette? I'm going to go with no.
That's a big old NO, buddy.
Why do you want it?
Because I want to cook.
You want to be a cook?
Perfect.
Let's make something in the morning with him.
Okay.
Okay. It is winter in Missouri. This is the first time we've had to like scrape, you know?
No, definitely not.
Oh, it's not?
No, I just start your car every day, so you don't ever have to do it.
Oh. That's so nice. So yesterday at work, it was sleeting on and off the whole day. By the time I left work, my car was just like encapsulated in a sheet of ice, and so it took a long time to get it scraped off. Brad works today. I'm home with the kiddos, and it must have done something again last night because we have another icy situation out there. He should take the truck, because that's like, he said the Prius is really great in the snow. I guess. But that's the thing about Missouri, is that we have just as many days where we get a bunch of ice as we do snow. And I feel like snow is easier. I guess it kind of depends on the type of snow you're talking about, but ice, there's just no chance of being good at driving in it. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Do you feel like you're good at driving on ice?
Am I?
Can you be good at that?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay, yeah, he said yes, definitely.
You don't have to slam on your brakes and step on the gas.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not, I don't have a lot of experience with that, so I'm glad it's you working and not me.
What was your favorite Super Bowl commercial? You and the vlog.
Oh, what was your guys' favorite Super Bowl commercial? I don't feel like I paid very close attention to the Super Bowl commercials. I'll have to think on that.
I think my favorite commercial was probably the Alexa commercial with Michael B. Jordan, where the Alexa has like this new vessel. She's like, I can't imagine a more perfect vessel. And then there's like a bus that pulls up with Michael B. Jordan's face, and he starts being Alexa. You can't remember any commercials?
I'm trying to think.
How about the Shaggy one with the Cheetos and Mila Kunis and... Oh, you didn't like that one?
I didn't like that one.
What was wrong with it? I know, it was a little dumb, but...
Yeah.
Overall, pretty darn disappointed with the commercials this year,
Yeah.
though. That's great. The T-Mobile commercials were pretty good, too, about like how Gwen and Blake got together, and then about how Tom Brady and Gronk came out of retirement. Those were good.
Yeah, those are probably good. I've got my usual breakfast making crew with me this morning. There is manning the mixer, but we never ever put our hand in the mixer, right? Ever. We can only adjust by those little knobs. Did you know what kind of muffins we're making?
Yep.
Blueberry. They are, I found a gluten-free blueberry muffin recipe. I made some last week that were like protein muffins that ended up being pretty dry, so I'm not keen on that recipe. We're gonna try this one. It's just gluten-free, it's not dairy-free, but I'm actually making it dairy-free by using coconut oil and cashew milk instead of butter and milk. It does have, it's not technically paleo, even though I'm like leaning paleo right now because it has refined sugar, but I did half refined sugar, actually more than half coconut sugar, and it called for 3/4 of a cup granulated sugar, and I used 1/4 granulated and half a cup of coconut sugar, if anyone cares. But they should be pretty good. The gluten-free flour, the like 1-to-1, whatever it's called, is really good. So if you are wanting to try gluten-free but you're worried about baked goods, highly recommend it. It definitely measures and cooks like flour. I am really impressed. These are the perfect texture, even though the batter, you can't really see it, was super duper thick. So don't be worried by that. I actually did add probably 1.5 times what the milk recommendation was on the recipe, but I wouldn't have needed to because they ended up turning out super M-word. I'm gonna say it, moist. Do you guys ever have this happen to your coffee? I don't know if you can tell what's going on there. It happens like once every 6 months with this thing, and then you end up chewing your coffee because there's so many grounds in it. So that's not gonna work for today.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Eloise. Yes. What do you got?
Bab.
Bubble? Tin foil. Can you say tin foil?
Abba.
Tin foil. How about table? Can you say table? Can you say it? Table. 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 Alright, or not.
Alexa, I cheated. Alexa, I just farted.
Congratulations.
Oh boy.
Who taught him that, honey?
Alexa, 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 I just farted. Alexa, I just farted.
Congratulations.
It's the gift that keeps on giving. You want me to do it now? Oh, you want me to do it? She wanted me to clap. Okay, now here's the deal. You can't do that again unless you really fart. You want Alexa to clap again?
I cheated.
Alright, tell Alexa.
Jeez.